Hello everyone, we are the MOG Knobs, consisting of me, Okill,
And me, Hypermark.
And me, Quirty.
and we drew a blank.
Well, aren't you going to tell us what game this is, even though the title's clearly told it for us?
This is Black Mesa Source, and this is basically a redo of the original Half-Life 1 that came out a very long time ago.
The
I
game
think
is
1990 something. I think
old.
1990, I'm guessing either 1 or 6, I don't really remember.
It has to be.
But that's came out a long time ago.
It's a relic. It was basically out by the time I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
So
really?
yeah, if you see any skips, it's because I'm skipping the loading screens. I doubt you guys want to sit there for a minute waiting on a loading screen, because that's what I had to wait for.
Yeah, I
It was
think
really irritating.
Half-Life is a little bit laborious for its loading screens nowadays. Like, before it wasn't that bad, but it needs to be more seamless the next time they actually do a Half-Life game. That's if they even come out with a new one. I'm staring at
Yeah.
you, Gabe Newell.
Yep.
Okay,
So these first couple of minutes are gonna be kind of boring because it takes like 20 minutes to get through the entire intro, including the
whole
loading time.
breakdown.
So it's ridiculous. Oh my god, it's like, can I just get to the game and not sit in this train for 20 minutes, please?
Yeah, I
But
think that's
they
the
gotta
one.
do introductions.
I think that's the one thing that hurts the replayability of the game is the long train ride. I mean, because when you first time playing this, it establishes that you're like some regular guy and all that, which is cool. But after like the 5th playthrough, it grinds on your gears.
Yeah. Luckily, I
What's it
haven't
about?
actually. I can say that I haven't beat this game all the way through. I don't think, because I was too young to even try. But at this point, I'm going to end up trying to do it because there are a lot of cool weapons that you get that I don't remember ever there being in the game.
Yeah, I think it's the combat in the original Half-Life was a little bit superior to Half-Life 2, simply because the way the enemies act and the gun sounds and all that. But that's I played more Half-Life 2 than Half-Life 1, so I wouldn't exactly.
Oh yeah. I could play through Half-Life 2 all day long. It's fun. Very fun. This game, though, I have
I feel like I'm
no
new here.
idea.
Well, we always have a knob when it comes to one game or another.
Because we are the MLG knobs.
Yeah, exactly. We have MLG.
Play games that other people haven't played in the group, so everyone draws a blank.
That's the exact title of the MLG knobs. Either someone's MLG at a game and others are knobs, and it's the other way around sometimes, or sometimes they're all MLG.
Yep.
So far, we have not that.
Perhaps that should be our philosophy.
What is our philosophy?
Philosophy.
Counts!
Wow.
So, how long does the train last for?
I think it lasts more than half
I
of the
think
video.
it goes. Yeah, it's probably like half video. Well, yeah, pretty much half video. At least 70 minutes in, it stops.
I mean,
This
because
train
I think
ride
because
is
I
so
actually
long.
I went ahead because I was really curious about the graphical updates, so I just kind of watched through only the train ride section. I think I could tell that it's halfway through the video, then you actually start exploring the offices and stuff like that.
That moment when your YouTube goes to 144p.
Yeah.
speed.
The auto thing on YouTube is bullcrap.
Yep.
And just when you
Yeah, so
you keep going.
as long
Team
as this
Fortress
train
was
ride is,
based
you get
off
to
it, right?
see exactly how big this station or this facility actually is. This facility is like massive, bigger than probably Area 51 is, which is probably not very big, but still.
Area 51 is actually kind of small, to be honest. It's not really a huge area. But I mean, I could
Yeah.
imagine this taking up a quarter of the game's disk space or whatever. Well, not even disk space
Shit.
nowadays.
Probably.
I bet you they probably made the entire game already, and they're all like, "Oh crap, we have all this like a gig left," and it's all like, "Oh, I know how we can fill it. Why don't we make one long train ride?" Yeah, that'll work.
I want to put it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Fun.
Let's show off our new graphical engine.
Well, that's
Oh yeah,
this is actually
I'm so glad people made this.
yeah, this is a mod, not really a legit like a publisher's release or anything like that. It's just a mod for the game.
Yeah, it's more of a, hey, I heard you guys wanted better graphics for the first game. Well, we'll give it to you.
Yay!
It took them a while to get it out there, but once they did, it's totally worth it.
Yeah,
Look at that
once
thing.
they actually did, it came out of fucking nowhere. They didn't say, "Hey, we're coming out this week" or whatever. They just popped it out of their ass.
I know. I was just like, wait, it's out? What?
Yeah, that's because I remember like a year ago when like the thing wasn't out yet, and like they were saying it's coming soon and all that, and then people were all complaining, "Oh, it's never gonna come," and then like freaking like towards the end of the year, it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just like their excuse was that it'll be ready when it's ready. I hate when game developers do that. It's like it'll be ready when it's ready. It's like, when is it going to be ready exactly? And it's just like, all right, well, thanks. I guess I'll wait patiently without any updates whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I have to commend them for one thing, is when they really went and graphically overhauled this, they really did, because like everything from the animations are improved.
Yep.
The only problem I have is that they still use, not that it's a bad thing, but they use the original voice acting, and as it has nothing to do with the audio quality, it's just that the scientists have more distinct features now, and it's easier to tell them apart. In the original Half-Life, because in the original Half-Life, like they all have that like Albert Einstein voice, like almost all of them do. And then now that they're more visually distinct, it's just really jarring to hear like a guy that looks like Gordon Freeman talk like that one scientist we all know.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think. Wait, have you played through this?
I've played through, not the source. I played through like the entire thing of the very first Half-Life game, like when I was really young, but I barely remember a lot.
Yeah, but they actually did I think they did their own pre-recordings, so they did their own recordings and stuff like that, because they don't sound exactly like what they do in Half-Life 1, but they do use the same like dialogue, just with different people, I think.
Well, I don't know if they redid the voice acting. If they did, then either they did incredibly well of imitating them, or it would have been incredible.
They did, yeah. I've noticed. I noticed that they are a little bit different, because spoiler alert, near the end of I think they might actually be in this video. I do mess around in this a lot, which is hilarious. It's actually not going to be in this video, but one of the guys says like, "in the chest chamber," and he says it like perfectly, but in a different kind of voice than like the original guy was. It's pretty cool. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Hey, they reference Half-Life 2, Barney, or Half-Life 1, and technically Barney is from Half-Life 1.
Well, Barney's from Half-Life 2, and
well, I mean, in the back in the Half-Life 1 days, they had 2 expansion packs, which were basically just carbon copies of the Half-Life game, except with different people. One having to do with the soldiers, and the other having to do with the security guard. His name was Barney, and he just carried over in Half-Life 2 for whatever reason.
Yeah, and it's funny because he referenced the Barney like references
we had a system crash about
a beer, like he owes Freeman a beer, and then he's like, in the second game he's like, now about that beer I owe you.
Yeah.
So they definitely referenced a lot of things from the first game, which is what Valve does a lot, actually.
That 90s computers.
Yeah, I know. Always crash.
So, Dom, what do you think of this?
Maybe later, Gordon.
It's away.
Oh, man. Oh, well, like...
Gordon.
Ah, Gordon. So yeah, you're just basically going through the offices and stuff.
Messing around, throwing trash cans at people. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you're gonna press that big red button right over there?
Yep.
I know you are. Do it already. Do it.
Gordo, you're on sundial and we need you on stopwatch. Up to it.
Press the button. Yes, you did it.
Hey, it's happening. Cut it out.
The slope was correct.
Come on, Gordon. What are you trying to do? Get me into trouble?
This is funny what I did. Oh, hey, trash can. Pick it up. throat at the guy.
And then you just press.
And later on, I hear him. He's just like, he talks to me. That's not how you get my attention. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, welcome back to the world of Half-Life, or should I say Black Mesa Source.
We're going to need you to come in this week.
So, what's been going on? We're out of the train, I see.
Yes, we are.
Don't worry. You can always attend the next convention.
So, the guy's name is Freeman. I know that much.
Gordon Freeman, the main protagonist.
Gordon.
Gordon Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
For work this morning. Looks like somebody here owes me lunch.
Good morning.
It's ironic that the two most awesome people in the world are named Freemans.
You know what? You know how awesome it would have been if Gordon Freeman was in real life and Morgan Freeman and Gordon Freeman were both brothers?
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like one is a future scientist, a rogue physicist, and the other is just an awesome black guy.
Sent down to the test chamber.
Control yourself, Gordon.
Control yourself.
It's just hilarious.
Yep. There's a pepperoni pizza and near future.
So, I watched one guy's playthrough of this, actually, like one episode. What's a pulse supposed to be?
Pulse?
What?
Oh, maybe it was something called something else, like the robot enemy, I think. I don't know if they're enemy.
No, they're not.
It was Half-Life
robots.
2.
Oh, the Combine.
Oh, you're talking about the Combine?
The Combine.
That's in Half-Life 2.
Oh, but this is more than.
Well, though they
Yeah,
are
Combine
hint-
really aren't the enemy in this.
Well, actually, though they are hinted at in Half-Life 1, but they're more of a presence in Half-Life 2.
And to say nothing of the modern perspective necessary to monitor its influence.
I honestly
Yeah, 'cause
like this
I-
game
Combined with today's technology,
just because of that. It's just such an immersive game sometimes because you'll go out on the surface, all of a sudden you hear like the air raid alarms going off for artillery, and you're just like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's ridiculous.
Can I ask how many mods have there been of Half-Life and Half-Life 2?
There are
Oh yeah,
billions.
there's
I'm
been
guessing a
tons of
lot.
mods.
Billions!
Speaking of mods for Half-Life 2, Gary's mod is actually a mod for that game, which people make mods for. So people make mods for a mod of a game?
Modception.
Hold it right there, Mr. Freeman.
I was like,
So-
oh, okay. Bye.
Okay.
Without your hazard suit on.
So wait,
It's like-
Counter-Strike was made off Half-Life? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's true. It was
Team
it was
Fortress,
originally
the
made
first
as a
one.
mod. No, yeah, actually, yes,
the
that is
original
true.
Team
No, it
Fortress.
is made from Half-Life 1, and then, if I remember correctly,
yeah,
and then
which is a
they eventually
very scary
updated it.
game.
Valve fanboys at work.
Don't be ridiculous.
Hi, I'm using a computer. Oh, I can use a sheep too.
That looks like the Commodore 64.
This is going to have to wait, Gordon.
Yeah, you really do
Weren't
do
you
a lot
supposed
of...
to be in the
A little
test
bit.
chamber half an hour ago. Like, shut up.
You really are fooling around, man.
I know, I fool around a lot. Barney actually hints to this microwave incident that I'm about to cause.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm a little behind, I think, with the video.
Good heavens!
What the hell?
I just love that.
You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
You even go
Best
for
thing
it.
fucking had 'em in split.
There's a
I feel like such a noob right now because I can't provide helpful commentary.
immersion at its finest. When you can see a can pop out of a vending
I'd
machine.
make myself scarce if I were you.
Don't worry, I'll cover
And
for
guess
you.
what I instantly do?
But
Throw
I
it
don't
at his
think
head.
he's gonna believe me.
Huh. That kind of reminds me of Amnesia.
Well, actually, Half-Life was the origin point of physics-based stuff. Basically, physics in general.
The baby.
Wait, just to check to see I'm up to the right place. Do we just pass the black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we passed.
And there's like now, and there's a retarded baby in a closet.
Hey, that's Freeman. Don't make fun of him.
locker.
They all start off ugly, but they become pretty in the end.
I gave that
Okay.
guy toilet paper. I'm so nice.
Thank heavens.
Okay, then I think I'm up to speed where we're at.
I
was a
didn't
bit
know you
behind.
could do that. That's awesome. I remember seeing that. It's like in the original Half-Life, I was like, "Wait, where's the toilet paper? I want to give him some," but you never give him any. Oh my god, dude.
I was blow drying my face. Leave me alone.
What is your face all?
But after I get the suit, I kind of like stop messing around a lot.
That's about time.
Sort of.
Oh my god, foreshadowing. Not really.
Who is that guy?
That's not a guy, that's a suit. Now you have it on.
Oh.
Too bad you can't move your body.
Awesome music.
Yeah, it basically plays kick-ass music.
Whoa. Is that it?
Well, there's just a little bit more
Almost.
until the video ends.
Then we strut
No,
our
anything
way
about the
over
story,
back to
though.
that one guy and then tell him who's boss.
Hell
So I'm in
yeah.
a giant black and orange suit.
It just perfectly reflects your badassery.
Indeed. Indeed.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us. We are the MLG Knobs, signing off.
And goodbye.
Bye bye.